That's me and my best friend Ryan. Over the last 20 years, we've grown up, traveled the world, and become adults together. In March of 2020, he met a girl named Cassandra and liked her so much that 2 years later, he proposed. Ryan asked me to be his best man, and if you're like me, you've never done that before, and you really don't want to screw things up. So stay tuned, and I'll show you everything you need to know about how to be a best man. Growing up, one of your weekly traditions was getting together on Sundays to watch sports and eat lots of junk food. You hadn't done it in a while because of a global pandemic, and when things started to return to normal, he moved farther away to live with his new girlfriend. One day, he invites you to his parents' house to reunite.
Hey, Jason.
How are you?
Come on. Jason's down. Come on, guys.
You notice that they redecorated the basement. The TV is now in another room, but otherwise, everything feels just like it did when you were younger. Eventually, he looks over and hands you an envelope. You open it and see a Step Brothers themed card saying you're a groomsman. And then inside it specifies you're actually the best man. You feel kind of bad you didn't get him anything, but you graciously accept and give him a hug. Figuring out what exactly your job is can be tricky. You might start by asking your friend what his expectations are, and he might say, "I don't know, let me ask Cass." In the meantime, you think about what you might get them as a gift. You check their registry and see a lot of expensive knives and blenders, but nothing really jumps out at you. Later, he'll get back to you and say, "Go and buy the suit they picked out." There's a chance they'll pick a custom European tailor that's close to where they live, but not close to you. So prepare for a journey to a faraway land called Pickering. Next, he might ask you to plan his bachelor party, but to keep everything a surprise for him. He might say he really wants to go to Vegas, and that might catch you off guard because you thought you knew him pretty well, and you never would have guessed he'd want to do a guns and strippers kind of thing. But don't panic, because you have to accept this weekend isn't about you, and your job is to make sure he's having fun. So listen to him, spend hours and hours researching and booking everything, and share it with the groomsmen to see what they think. And then pack your bags because you're going to fabulous, sunny Las Vegas. A good tip when booking a bachelor party is to look at Pacific hurricane radars. Because if you don't, it might rain for 3 days straight during your weekend getaway in the desert. But you can also take this time to get to know your friend on a deeper level. You can ask him things like, when did he know she was the one? How did he know? Or, aren't you scared to bring kids into this world when every day it feels like things only get harder? Throughout the weekend, you've noticed how he hasn't gone more than an hour without mentioning her, and you've never seen him this excited before. It's really rare to find your perfect match. He's your first close friend to get married, whereas you've never dated anyone longer than a few months. For as long as you can remember, you've put your career ahead of most things, and recently, you feel like you've been slowly splitting in two. So as you fly back home, you wonder if you've been prioritizing the wrong things your entire life. Some weddings will have a rehearsal the day before, which is a good chance to see the place. The bride and groom might have a love coach to make sure everything runs on time. They'll be pretty busy, so they may entrust you with watching their dog. Then you'll meet the marriage officiant, who will help direct everyone through the ceremony and make sure they know what to do.
Like, it won't be. Okay. Yeah.
You'll practice lining up, walking down the aisle, and watching everyone do their part.
Oh! That's what I wanted to do!
Marriage of Cassandra Cabrera and Ryan Phillips.
You might also start to feel really scared all of a sudden because you realize you're about to hand off your best friend. Over the last few years, you've been watching football and eating pizza less because he's been building a life with this girl. The more you've gotten to know her, the happier you are for him. But you're a little sad too. He's starting a new chapter in his life, and your toughest job is to let go. After the rehearsal, you'll all go out for dinner, which is a nice chance to get to know the bridesmaids better. But mostly, you'll just do what you and your best friend have always been good at: hanging out.
What's it like handing off one of your best friends, in a way?
It's crazy that we're actually at a point in life where we're doing this.
Yeah, we got our threats ready for him, too.
We were talking about that this morning, that it's just crazy that we're here, but we're so happy for her.
Yeah. They're so good together.
Would you have any advice for anyone who's scared about handing off their best friend?
Suck it up. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know.
The day of the wedding, you'll be your friend's right-hand man. You'll spend the morning getting ready and greeting people you've never met. Then the ceremony will start, and while nothing is ever perfect, try your best to do everything like you practiced. You take extra good care of the ring, and before you know it, they'll be walking away a happy new couple. After taking lots of pictures, you'll dance your way into the barn.
It's a video.
Eat dinner, and give your speech. It'll go a lot better than you think. Just be honest and speak from the heart. Weddings can be stressful and expensive and scary, but maybe that's just part of the deal when they can be beautiful and fun too. So, if you're ever lucky enough to be a best man, try to enjoy a slice of cake and let loose as you realize your best friend has found an amazing girl and you're so incredibly happy for them to start their life together. And if you still don't know what gift to buy them, maybe you can make something.